Hey, we're back with the Screen Team here on this April Fool's Day. Ain't no April Fools here. We're doing movie reviews and letting you know about the 5th annual Pull Tab Drive for Brandon Scott, which benefits the Ronald McDonald House Charities of St. Louis. And Kim, you talked a little bit about the charities. Why is this, out of all the charities in the world, why is this something that is important to you guys?
Well, like I said, Brandon was diagnosed with leukemia at 23 months old, and while we were at Children's Hospital up in St. Louis, we learned about the Tab Top Pandemonium that they hold at the Park Avenue house once a year, and we met so many families that were staying there, and just to see that 100% of the proceeds, they go back to all the families, provide them anything and everything that they would possibly need to the houses there on top of the family rooms inside of the local hospitals there. We just decided this would be a good thing to like instill in Brandon as a child to learn to give back to others, just like himself in their time of need. And so we started when he was 4. And the first year that we took the tabs up, he took up 148 pounds. And do you remember how many pounds you took up last year?
Over 3,000.
Yeah. His goal was 3,000, and we turned in 3,132 pounds.
That is so wonderful.
And over the course since he started turning in the tabs, and then over the last 4 years of having the fundraisers, he's raised
over $50,000.
Over $50,000.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you guys. That is so neat. So, you know, you've been doing this for 5 years, and it's just so special. Talk about the Ronald McDonald House. You still go up there and see the nurses and doctors from time to time, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Every now and then?
Once a year, he goes up for his annual checkup.
Yearly.
Yeah. Everything going okay? Everything good? You look good, man. I love that Guns N' Roses shirt, by the way.
Thanks.
That's awesome. Our next film is the movie Dumb and Dumber, which was a movie I was watching close to your age. I got to be honest, the first time I watched it, I didn't see it in theaters. I saw it on DVD, and I saw it by myself. And I watched it, and I'm like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It was funny, though.
But hold on. I didn't really like it, didn't appreciate it, but then I watched it soon after that with my friends, and it was like watching it in a whole new light. Mm-hmm. You know, you feed off the comedy, and you feed it off with, you know, your friends and stuff like that, and now every time I watch it, I've seen the movie 50 times, and every time I watch it still, I just laugh and laugh and laugh because of the lines, because of the situations. It's just a hilarious movie. Kim, when was the first time, did you see it in theaters?
Oh, no. It was on DVD.
Yeah.
And
well,
I
you probably
laughed.
did see it in theaters since you know.
No, I did not.
40 something.
But no, I mean, I laughed all the way through it, and still, it's one of them movies that you can remember every single hilarious part of the movie.
Yeah.
And they're just the most silliest
good
people.
put together, Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels.
Oh, yeah.
And they play the most ridiculous parts, but it's just so funny, from the boy's bird to
Pretty Bird,
Petey, I think is his name. And then, you know, them walking into this deal with their orange and blue suits and canes, and to, you know, like I
Weren't
said,
they playing like sword fighting?
Yeah.
Yeah, and knocking
They shot one of the rarest owls.
Yeah, did that. I don't know. The movie was hilarious, and like I said, it's all based upon Jim Carrey's role. I just know it was Lloyd and Floyd. I can't remember
Lloyd
who was
Christmas and I gotta hold on.
Yeah,
Lloyd
I can't
Christmas.
remember who was who.
Harry and Lloyd.
Harry and Lloyd.
Yeah,
Lloyd and Lloyd. Harry and Lloyd.
Harry Dunn and Lloyd Christmas.
Yeah.
And they're searching for Mary, and they can't figure out Mary's
Samsonite.
last name until they decide they have her briefcase. And so, yeah, it's just hilarious. And they go all the way to Aspen, Colorado after their car breaks down on a little bitty moped deal. And that's like one of my favorite, I think, parts, just like when they pull up to Aspen and they get there and they're frozen. You know, and he's like, I need to go to the bathroom. He's like, just go, man. Just go.
I've got several favorite parts, several favorite lines in this movie. But when they're trying to get to Colorado, they take a wrong turn. I guess they head to Nebraska or something. I forget. And I can't say this on air. They're like, this is Colorado? And they're like, yeah. And he's like, man, that John Denver was full of crap.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
There's that line. I love the scene where they stop at a convenience store, and there's these guys who look a little rough, look a little tough, and Jim Carrey goes up to him and he's like, "Hey guys, how's it going?" And they just give him like this death stare. And he's like, big gulps, huh? Well, see you later.
Yeah, the whole movie is just hilarious.
Brandon, you got any favorite scenes? Besides the Jeff Daniels scene in the bathroom, do you have any other favorite scenes?
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Oh, yeah, when
Yeah,
he wanted to hook up with a girl, and she was like, no.
One in a million.
Yeah, he was like, well, what is it? She goes, like, not a 1 in a million. And he was like,
So you're telling me there's a chance?
just the whole thing. Or the ski part.
Oh, both of them?
No.
What?
When he's at the gas, they're pumping gas, and the lady next to him has a set of skis on top of her car, and he was like, "So those your skis?" She's like, "Yeah," and he goes, "Both of them?" She's like, "Yeah." Then
he pours gasoline on his foot and it catches on fire.
Yeah.
And the faces Jim Carrey makes. There's that scene where he sees Harry going out with the redhead, and his face is just like. Like he's getting ready to vomit.
That was wonderful. It's like I said, now this is a movie. If you haven't seen this movie, you need to watch it.
It's hilarious.
It's a
I think his tongue gets stuck to the pole at one time. He yanked him off.
Yeah.
Carly, is this a movie you've seen, or have you skipped this one?
I watched it.
You've watched it? You got any favorite scenes?
The one Brandon just said where he got his tongue stuck to the pole.
The one where he got his tongue tucked to the pole? Any other favorite scenes?
Not really.
All right. Good
It
talk.
was all a good movie.
Yeah, it's all hilarious. Very good show.
Very, very good. It's called Dumb and Dumber, starring Jim Carrey. Also, you got Jeff Daniels in it, Lauren Holly, and Mike Starr. You can find it on DVD. Coming up after the break, we're going to review Central Intelligence. It's next on KWOC.